Yo, Thursday, y'all see the button. I'm Valentine, you know, homie, what's up, everybody? I'm Valentine here. Welcome back to the channel. I'm coming to y'all. Suddenly and imperfectly, it's your imperfect princess. I'm trying to brand that, y'all. Anyways, I wanted to talk to y'all about fear. I was like, what do I want to talk to the people about today? You know? And I thought about this guy that I saw perform the other day. And he was saying how performing used to just scare him so much. Meanwhile, he just did such a great performance, one of the best performances of the night. And I was like, that's hot, like that's so cool. Like that's a dope thing to. I just realized I didn't give y'all any context. Anyway, basically, we were talking about fear. And I thought to myself recently, like yesterday, this morning, about how like I have been living in a fearful state, like with my job, because I'm so close to like getting fired, basically. And just because like I'm on a final written warning basically at my job, right? And so it made me like, last week I was moving super anxious, and I've been like putting all this internal pressure on myself about like how I need to behave externally, especially while like I'm dealing with some health stuff. You can't see it right now, but I have like a patch on my leg. I have like freaking like cream sitting here, and like I'm healing my eczema. I'm like I have varicose veins that I got diagnosed with, and I don't know what the hell we're gonna have to do. So I'm like worried about medical bills that are gonna come up, and like currently I'm just thankful that there's solutions and that I'm okay, and that like my leg is okay. Like I'm blessed, but I have to like take care of that. So like I've had a lot of stress in my head. Plus there's this stuff like where I live at, there's just BS going on, and like people being, oh my god, that scared me. It's my headphones. Like people just being how they are, whatever. We're not even gonna get into it right now. But it's just been a lot of stress, and unintentionally I was living in fear without realizing it. And like I just kind of had the intentional thought this morning, and I think even late last night was like when the thought was forming, how I just don't want to live in that way where it's like I'm always afraid of what other people are going to do. When it's like I've been blessed, like I have been blessed to always have, like I said, it's like running on lily pads, like always have something under my foot, even though it might sink. Like there's been things that I've been able to stand on that have been sinking, but I've always been able to like make it to the next step. And it's just like, I've even thought about that thing people say where it's like, as you get older, life doesn't get easier, but you get stronger. And I think I saw something on Reddit about that the other day too, where people were asking like, does it get better? They were like, I'm 20 years old, does life get easier? Everybody's like, no, but you'll get better at it. And it's funny, but it's like, there's some things, not everything. And I'm sure that as soon as I say this tomorrow, there will be something that comes out of the blue and tests me, right? That's how it goes, part of the cycle. But it's like, I'm kind of like working on my own internal resilience. Like resilience is a quality that I really respect, perseverance. And resilience is something that I'm working on, where it's like, hey, I said I'm gonna be a fucking successful YouTuber. I said I'm gonna be a fucking successful music artist. I've tried 8 different things that didn't work. What's the next fucking thing? Like, and I know it's like hella aggressive. It's like the aggressive way to say it, but the point is like, okay, you've tried, been trying for a long time. What can you keep trying at? Like, what can you be consistent with? Like, what can you try again consistently? What can you try differently? And like, being resilient. When things don't go how you want them to go. And more on a day-to-day scale rather than just like a big thing too. Like the gym, like okay, like I wanted wanted to do the gym like this. I wanted to get up at this time every day. Every day there's something new that throws off my routine that I was gonna try to do. Like this morning, I got up, you know, at the time that I wanted to get up to go to the gym. And I was so thankful. Like I got out of the house early. Then while I was on my walk to the metro, I was like, wait, if I don't bring food with me, I'm gonna get hungry and then I'm gonna end up spending money, which is gonna mess up my debt paying off plan and savings plan. So I was like, okay, let me go get some fruit. So I went and got some fruit. Went to the gym. Tried out a new cafe instead of the one I was gonna go to. It wasn't that good, but at least I tried it. Cool. Decided to come home early so I can get my food, so I can save money. And even the cafe I went to, I only spent like $2.34. So like it was like it wasn't much, right? So I'm still cool on my budget. Excuse me. Went home to get some food for work so that I'm not spending money buying something at work, which helps my saving plans and all my stuff I'm doing, right? Come home, bro, I discovered ants in my food, bro, and I had to like clean out this whole like shelf where I keep my food, and it was a whole thing. And I just thought to myself, I'm like, damn, like there's always something, like there really is, like there's always something you can't predict. Also, my roommates like left all their fucking, like they cooked fish and they left all their shit around, like there's open rice. It was just like, bro, it was just like there's always something, you know? And that's the thing, it's like there always will be something. Like how could I have predicted that was gonna happen? I couldn't predict it, but when faced with an obstacle, instead of being like, well fuck, like let me just like let everything here rot and let the ants fucking take over and like be mad at other people because of XYZ, or like blow up all my roommates in the chat because they left their shit everywhere once again. It's like, no. I was like, actually no, like I need my own internal peace right now. I'm tired of begging for the same thing with like basic cleaning. So I didn't say anything in the chat, and I'm gonna think about how I want to go about that in the future. And low-key, I was like, well, maybe they just haven't gotten to it yet. Switch my own mental on that, because I have to protect my own peace, right? Maybe they just haven't gotten a chance to get to it. Cool. The ants thing, I'm like, okay, well, what can I do? Do I buy, you know, some ant thing? Do I just clean this and hope that because there was like some crumbs that got there, maybe that's what happened? Sprayed everything down, cleaned it, like it looks neat, and I just kind of took care of it and just did it, rather than just like contemplating and like sitting down in defeat. And like there's some things that I'm like realizing now as an adult that are learned patterns and learned behaviors that I grew up seeing, that I want to intentionally let go of and not adopt any further, you know? Like in my mind's eye, I see a lifestyle that I want for my life. And I think every day I'm getting closer and closer to that lifestyle. I really do. And it takes time. Like there's sacrifice, like working a job, you know, it's like a necessity. And it's a sacrifice of time, you know, because like, you know, like of course I just want to spend my days in the studio or just making music or, you know, making YouTube videos and stuff, traveling. And there's so many valuable things that I've learned in the working world that I wouldn't have got if I had to, not if I had to, but if I had just like blown up before I had to work a job, you know what I mean? And like, I feel that the feelings that I felt working a job will help me to create even better art that reflects the heart of the masses. You know what I mean? And even just like the work that I intend to create as I get older, like bigger bodies of work, things that are beyond music, I really think it will like help a lot. Like it will have so much more heart than I could have captured if I had just like blown up from, you know, a version of me that hadn't had to experience the working world as much. So that's kind of how I'm thinking. As you can see, I'm kind of on some positive shit. Like, I'm not really like engaging with media that makes me feel super stirred in a way of like anger. Like, I don't want to be angry. I don't want to be sad. So I'm just like, this has been a gradual day by day change of how my days go, and I'm trying to still be resilient and still continue to change things gradually. So that's what I'm on about, y'all. That's what I'm thinking about. That's what I'm doing. That's what's going on in Elmo's world, okay? I'm gonna finish this yogurt. RQ. And probably gonna film some ASMR, not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie to you. But I love y'all. We'll see you in the next video. Check out my music, y'all. Yeah, I need to do my hair. I gotta wash my hair. So I have these cute braids in. My hair looks so cute, but it's like, it needs to be washed though. That's the only thing. So I'm gonna wash it and yeah. I think I'm gonna do the same style, but like my hair is so cute. My little afro is so cute though. I don't know. Anyways, I love y'all. See you next video. Bye.